think we'll ever find a use.
I love the Indiana Jones one over there. Yours.
Oh yeah. The crappy one, like that's the Cup of Christ. This is my dad's 50mm prime lens from Japan from the 70s that he used on his 35mm camera. And since the 35mm camera is broken, I stole this and the other lens that he
From
has.
Japan. He was filming something in Japan?
No, it's from Japan as in it was made in Japan.
I have a theory that Japanese girls would really like Kyle.
What?
So that's what it looks like on the 7D, huh? This goofy little thing.
So we're really just doing a blog of the show of showcasing all of our hardware.
Yeah, we're showing.
This isn't like phallic at all.
So the deal is that on this film we're shooting on the 7D, the Canon 7D.
It's an APS-C sensor, which is not full frame in terms of still photography, but it is damn close to full frame 35mm for motion picture. And with that, you have a very shallow depth of field look that you can get that other cameras, such as the camera you're shooting with right now, you can't get that look because it's just a huge sensor. 1080p 24, even 720p 60 if you want to do some good slow motion stuff.
Why would anybody shoot a real movie on this? Why the hell would you pick up a still photo camera and go?
You have a much higher ISO range, number one.
What's that?
Means, just like you have in regular film, you can choose the specific sensitivity grade of the film that you're working with.
Actually, it costs $1,800, and that's really the reason we're shooting on it.
It's a very cheap camera. It has a fantastic look.
You say that as if it's like expensive and we're adding production value to this whole thing.
Well, no, because you're holding a $4,000 camera.
This is $4,000?
Yeah.
Yes.
This piece of junk?
You are supposed to shoot this whole film.
I know. That's why I'm looking at this and I'm like, this is way more buttons than the 7D.
This is the 16 to 35mm f2.8 L series lens, which... Yes, the L2, that's correct. It's just a wide-angle zoom lens with a very wide aperture. And
What's it best used for? What kind of shots?
wide angles. It's also very good and convenient to use on the glide cam or fly cam.
And this is your 7D?
This is mine.
Okay. We have two of these hush puppies. We've got Dan's and we've got John's. Now, how do you guys have so much money? Where's your? Don't you have one big motherfucking one?
This one? Yeah, well, we both have the same.
Oh, I thought it was a thermos for a minute.
No, wait a minute. Are these the same?
These are the
The
same.
same
my God.
exact lens.
It's like
Meaning we can
two
shoot
dicks.
with those two.
They're
And what
the
are these?
same.
These are obviously telephoto, which means what?
Telephoto, not telephono.
Telephono. Telephono.
They look like the escape pods from Star Wars.
They
They do a little bit. Hold your
Alright,
fire.
Anyway,
Basically, a good lens for sports mostly, if you're doing sports photography.
which we're not doing.
Lots of-
Which
lots
is
of around
exactly
in this
what we're
movie.
not doing.
But there is some good use for this as well.
Yeah. If you get a little bit far away, you can get beautiful bokeh.
Oh yes.
Beautiful
boy.
what?
Bokeh. Background blur.
A lot of nighttime shots, if there's some defocus going, there's a lot of, lights off in the distance can show up as blurry circles. That's called bokeh.
You see oncoming lights as just blurry orbs of color.
Oh.
Flowing
Yeah.
orbs of color.
Oh.
This actually has a distinguished shape. So if we wanted to, I could take a black piece of paper, cut out a star in the middle of it, put it over here, and it would look like that defocused effect is like blurry stars.
Yeah, like Lens Baby.
Exactly.
So you could also just do a dick.
I'm completely lost.
This is primarily for far away tripod shots.
Exactly.
What other toys do we have?
This is probably I think this is the widest lens in the collection of lenses that we have. And this is really freaking wide. It's kind of ridiculous.
I'm thinking maybe for like the heaven sequence.
I was thinking about the one where we focus on your dick. It makes things bigger.
You want it to be wide?
This is the 24 to 70 millimeter 2.8 L series. Not a 2 series, unfortunately.
It's a beaut.
But it's a beautiful lens. This is kind of a mid-range zoom lens. So it is kind of wide at 24, but it also can get kind of tight at 70. It's a good all-around lens.
Yeah.
Essentially is what it is.
Probably the one we'll use most often.
Exactly.
What is that used for?
That is a lens shade. Gets rid of any kind of lens flare if you're shooting kind of towards the sun.
Yes.
J.J. Abrams could have used that.
Yeah, he could have used that in Star Trek, and it would have been probably a better film.
Flashlight.
I have the 17 to 55, which is kind of the same basic idea, but it's not quite as zoom in and more zoom outy. This is a 50 millimeter prime lens, 1.4, super wide aperture.
Are we done with lenses?
I think that we have a nice balance of lenses. We also have a nice balance of directors of photography. There's 3.
Will you be able to do anything with sound? Are you capable with sound?
I have ears
Because we've been talking about getting a 4-track. Yeah.
in H4. I think if I just wield a boom pole for a little bit,
I don't think we're gonna be doing any booming.
No?
Because I want to be really lazy with the audio. Honestly, I want it to sound great, and I don't want it to be much work.
Oh. Well, then I think we should practice a little bit with that.
Do we want to say who Zach is? Just, you know, this guy who's not really associated with the film. Is
I
Zach.
would- If he wasn't going
I
awesome.
would be associated with this motion picture if
it?
If it wasn't as
if I
unreliable
hadn't
as
read
it
the
was-
script and realized how fucking terrible it really was. I was just like, I can't support this.
As an artist, you can't put it on your
As
resume.
an artist, you know, I spent the past 4 years. I came to Emerson to like find out what art really was, and I think my fellow students really showed that to me. And this movie just, let's be honest, it's dick jokes and it's fucking terrible.
You were like,
So,
is this real? Is it a documentary about himself?
I don't know.
He's getting his wife to play his girlfriend.
So, but no, I would have worked on it had I not read the script.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this craziness. Do that some more. Do that some more. Okay, now you do it too, John.
Well, okay.
I haven't figured.
Swinging
I don't know
dicks.
the actual.
It's so scary.
And now, are you supposed to more move
You're supposed
your
to guide
arm?
it with like
Yeah, you're
two
supposed to put like
fingers.
one finger on the front. Yeah, like that, and just kind of move
Gently
around.
Stroke it.
Yeah, exactly.
Just gently.
Every time I did it, it looked like motion sickness was gonna happen to me when I watched
I
it.
know.
Has anybody
So
on
that
the
was
internet
fun.
seen the movie
Yeah.
Kids?
I've-
I'll now reenact the scene. Look, get some fun pussy, man. Some fun pussy.
That's really
Look, get some
something as
pussy.
well.
And it's not
This
this
does
goose.
help a
I don't know
lot.
anything about cameras, can you tell?
Yeah, I don't know either. But hey, I'm the
Me
the
to play?
first AC. Am I first AC?
Sure.
I'm
Yeah, I
first
think you
AC.
are. I have to do two hands.
I don't think you're supposed to.
No.
You have to stabilize it with this. With
Oh,
one
really?
hand. Yeah. But
Okay.
not like that. Don't grab it like a fucking
Two fingers.
You're not gonna break it. If you
Doesn't
do,
hurt
well.
after the first couple of times.
This is what I built. I was sick and tired of all this Akuto like shoulder rigs, so I built one.
It's like a rocket launcher. What's up, Frankie?
Working with
Well, that works
both
now.
Sam and Alyssa, I think we're working with two of the nicest
It
people
looks weird.
Yeah, we do.
that exist.
We do.
What are you doing on this movie?
People tell me I'm shooting it.
What,
You know,
how do we know each other?
We work it together. This is the cube, where all the magic happens. All kinds of sex happens and drugs and no, not really.
That's where I work. That's where Dan
That's it.
works.
And what do? We fix computers.
Yeah.
That's it.
Crap. So yeah, once again, what?
So here's
what,
some boobs.
What are you? Once again, what are you doing on the film?
I'm the script supervisor.
Now, what does that entail on a movie where the director Frankie Frayne does absolutely everything?
I don't really know. This is my first time on
Right.
set being script soup. I guess look at the script and make sure you guys are on track.
Cool. And what about loading footage?
DIT, digital intermediate transfer.
You
That's
got
what I'm
you
doing.
got big dits.
Yeah, I'm the
DIT.
I'm the
She's
She's got
kid.
the deets. is what she's got. She's got the deets. What that means is you're transferring footage from the cameras onto the laptop and the hard drives.
Great. That's what I'm doing. Also, I'm the script soup.
It's very nice of you to work on our stupid movie.
Stupid.
A familiar face, but
Yes.
a thinner one nonetheless.
Slightly.
Well, than the last time we saw you on the
Yes.
internet.
It's true.
Who are you?
I'm John Hunt. I'm sort of producer, sort of just technology guy.
You write music. And
I do, but I'm not gonna have a whole lot of music.
You're working on the movie?
Yes.
That's
I-
a fact?
That's what I was told. I am enrolled. I came into this school as a film production major, and my role in this film is
You'll shoot it when there's a camera
I'm
available.
second AC.
Yes. Some people say you look like Seth Rogen. I don't see it.
Me neither.
I totally see it.
told you that?
Okay, listen.
This
Here's the
one?
thing. You can
I
see
told
it
her-
when
I
I
told-
wear glasses, but then any guy who's
Yeah.
kind of chunky with a beard or his glasses looks like Seth Rogen.
Finally, we've got Kyle Gage.
If you know of, or you are,
No,
if you know of
come
or
on.
are very attractive.
Poet laureate.
No, no.
Attractive
Don't listen to him.
Asian women.
Don't listen to him.
Japanese women preferable, actually.
I don't know where they're getting this. They want to live vicariously
Kyle
through me. They want me to date women so that
is a
they can find out what they're
fantastic
like.
gentleman.
You've
Yeah.
never done anything with film before.
I hate film
And so why are you shooting one?
because I like these.
You like cameras.
I like cameras.
And it might be fun to hang out with friends and make a movie.
Yes.
That's the
That's
idea.
my whole cut in this. In this
Okay.
whole thing is just I'm
Single Asian woman.
If you are Japanese and female,
The only thing if we
I want you to tell me whether or not you think he's something.
Yeah.
You're pointing up as if I'm like way taller than you.
He's so tall.
I'm way up there.
Okay, so that's what it looks like on the 7D, huh?